Gov panel member says BOJ's yield cap inflicting poor spiral of yen falls. Tokyo. The Bank of Japan's resolve to keep borrowing charges ultralow is causing a negative spiral of yen weak spot that highlights the need to tweak its yield cap coverage, said Yuri Okina, a member of a key authorities panel, including to criticism of the BOJ's coverage. BOJ Governor Haruhiko Kuroda has vowed to guard the bank's 0.25% cap for the 10-year Japanese Authorities Bond (JGB) yield, to assist the economy with very low hobby rates. The coverage divergence between the BOJ and the U.S. Federal Reserve, which is trekking charges aggressively, driven the yen to a 24-year low of 136.71 in keeping with dollar on Wednesday. It bounced back slightly to around 135.46 on Thursday afternoon. Recent movements are very sharp and problematic. The yen ought to weaken in addition as the Japan-U.S. interest rate gap widens, mentioned Okina, a former BOJ official. We're seeing a bad spiral wherein Kuroda's feedback stressing the need to defend the 0.25% cap are accelerating yen falls, she informed on Wednesday. To keep away from in addition yen falls, the BOJ could tweak its message and strain extra that yen moves would be taken into consideration in guiding monetary policy, she mentioned. There became also scope to fine-tune the BOJ's yield curve control (YCC) coverage and allow long-term interest quotes to transport extra flexibly around its goal, Okina mentioned. It's hard to raise prices drastically now because Japan have to prevent its economic system from slipping into stagflation, she stated. But in some unspecified time in the future inside the future, the BOJ wishes to do not forget permitting the 10-year yield to transport at a wider range, in place of pinning it around zero, Okina stated. Under YCC, the BOJ units a 0.1% goal for short-term quotes and that for the 10-year JGB yield around 0%. It has also pledged to buy limitless amounts of 10-year JGBs every day to shield a 0.25% cap around its 10-year yield goal. Kuroda has again and again stated the BOJ does now not target currency charges in guiding economic policy, and brushed aside calls from some lawmakers to counter yen falls by way of tweaking YCC. Some analysts and opposition lawmakers have these days escalated their criticism over the BOJ's ultraloose coverage, blaming it for causing an unwelcome yen tumble. This is inflating the value of importing fuel and uncooked cloth. Okina is currently a member of a government panel debating Prime Minister Fumio Kishida's growth strategies. She is likewise head of private Suppose Tank Japan Research Institute.